What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Steven. This is Steven in Stereo, and in today's video, we're diving into a live version of End of the World from Miley Cyrus. This was actually performed in March of 2024, so a little surprising because I actually thought the song was new, but it makes a little bit of sense to me because the sound of this and the sound of Something Beautiful, they're very polarizing from each other, which I think is cool, and I think the album is going to give us a lot of that kind of depth as well. But it is interesting to note. I would love to find out when Something Beautiful was written also. But all that out of the way, I'm really excited about this. This was from Chateau Marmont. And yeah, so before we get into today's video, I'm going to ask you guys to like the video, subscribe to the channel, follow me over on Instagram. I've been posting probably too much, so maybe don't, but if you want to, I love y'all. Yeah, you guys can support me on Patreon, all that cool stuff. All right, I'm excited to check this out, so let's do it. Let's go.
All right, this song I wrote. All right, this song I wrote for the woman sitting next to the man that I don't know, David Letterman. This is from my mom. Today you woke up and you told me. It gets me every time. Wanted to cry. The sky was falling like a comet on the 4th of July.
That brokenness is so fucking good.
You've been thinking about the future.
No, don't do this to me this early in the day.
Let's pretend that it's the end of the world.
Oh man, I can't do it when the artists are getting emotional. I can't fucking do it.
Let's spend the dollars you've been saving on a Mercedes Benz. And throw a party like McCartney with some help from our friends.
Ugh, even sad, like, she sounds so good.
Let's go down to Malibu and
Actually, I would argue that I even like the sound of her even more because it brings out a lot of those emotional pieces that her voice has.
our
So-
friends. Then let's go down to Malibu and watch the sun fade out once more.
Wow.
So you can show me how you'd hold me, but tomorrow's just the saddest thing.
Yeah, God.
Let's pretend it's not the end of the world.
Oh, Miley, come on. I can't.
Let's go to Paris, I don't care if we get lost in the scene. Paint the city like Picasso would have done in his dream.
Damn.
Do the things that we were way too terrified of before.
Fuck.
Whoa, I wanna take you to Nirvana. We can take it too far. Hit the bottom of the bottle and forget where we are.
Woo.
Hold me close, you know, tomorrow isn't coming for sure. Let's pretend that it's the end of the world.
Oh my God, Miley. I'm sorry, I gotta do that part again. This run is so beautiful. There's so much fucking happening here. Like, I mean, she just took us on a whole ass journey, right? And then to end it with that, like, big note to me is just like everything I would want in this.
Hold me close, you know, tomorrow isn't coming for sure. Let's pretend that it's the end of the world.
Fuck.
Let's pretend that it's the end of the world.
Thank you.
I can't even imagine seeing an artist like that. Like, I know we don't really see the crowd too much here, and I don't know much about what Chateau Marmont is, but I'm imagining that this is a very intimate setting, a very close-knit performance. And what I feel from the emotions from Miley coming through this screen, I would not be able to compose myself had I been sitting in that crowd. I mean, you could just feel every piece of her emotion in this. And I just like love when an artist, especially someone as cool as Miley, can really articulate that, because she's got a voice that has so much emotion, so much like kind of soul built into it. It's got that country twang to it. Basically all of these pieces, even a little bit of that higher range, which can also fit for like a rock sound. We obviously know that, Plastic Hearts. But I feel like when you have that range, you are unstoppable sometimes, in the sense that you are going to absolutely put a dagger through someone's heart whenever it comes to an emotional moment like this. So her singing this to her mom, that she wrote for her mom, staring at her in the crowd, and she couldn't keep herself together. And it takes everything in me to also have to hold it together for that. You know, the thing that's really cool too here is, like, it's not the typical live performance that you would expect to be listening to, like she's doing a concert. That's why I really love the idea of this being this intimate performance, because I feel like it allows you to get emotional and then just not sing a couple of the words at that moment and give it a second so that you can like come back and not like cry. Like, I think that there's pieces to that that make me love this sort of style of live music so much more. I love the perfect production. Don't get me wrong. There's something to be said about people who can execute perfection time and time again. And there's always a time and place for that. But there's also a very special place in my heart for performances like this, because I like the idea that music can just be happening while we're sitting here around each other. And I think it's so cool to be able to bring every aspect of this song, including how you fucking felt when you wrote it, and bring it to life this way, and let the tears come and take the emotional breaks and speak into the mic to the crowd because you're having a hard time. Like, all of that stuff is everything I want to see in a video and more. It's, you know, that sad music always hits us even harder. But when I see the person performing it also emotional, it's the whole fucking realm there. I'm really looking forward to this album from Miley. I think that based on a few of the singles or like little tidbits that she's dropped, I think we're in for a really emotional treat here. We saw the vulnerability with her last album really start to come out, and I think we're going to get even more of it here. Miley, it's so cool because, like, I feel like I think me and Miley are kind of close to the same age, and it's kind of cool because I've seen her in this, you know, in this position for so long. So I've seen this growth from a distance, because obviously, like, I wasn't always listening to everything Miley put out, right? So seeing this growth from a distance is really cool, because now we get to an album like this, which I feel like is going to be a very vulnerable, mature sound, which is really going to build on the last album. But I think there's something special happening here. And I think a lot of that comes down to how I feel about Something Beautiful. But I also really appreciate this song as well, and where she's coming from, especially when I understood from some of the comments, some of the lyrics or some of the meaning behind this track, which obviously opened my mind up a little bit more to what we might get in this album. So I hope you guys are excited about that and listening to me rant for no reason at all, but just because I enjoy talking about Miley. So I love you guys. Make sure you guys like the video, subscribe to the channel, follow me over on Instagram. If you guys want to request a video or check out all of my Miley Cyrus exclusive content, as well as like over 400 other videos, check that out on Patreon. Links in the description. Everyone that signs up over there supports me 100%. I love y'all so much. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.